right, MMA Maniacs, it is time once again for your weekly MMA podcast called Split Decision, brought to you from the Rula Family Inc. studios. Bueller and Dodge at the mics, ready to break down some MMA cards, also give you the latest UFC news, and talk about the Ultimate Fighter that happened this week as well. Big thanks to our sponsor, StrongBoardBalance.com. Make sure you check them out for a different way to work out. Get on board at StrongBoardBalance.com. Check out their Instagram for all the really cool workout ideas, too. They're, I think, Strongboard Balance on Instagram, right? Yeah, right. StrongBoardBalance.com. Easy stuff. MyMMAnews.com. I can never enunciate that correctly. MyMMAnews.com. Cool guys. They take care of us. That's our second home. Make sure you check them out for all the updates when we're not around, because we only do this once a week, and they do it 24/7.
They just broke 1 million views.
1 million?
1 million.
$1 million.
Yes.
So yeah, check them out too, and tell your friends to download us on Spreaker, Stitcher, SoundCloud, as well as iHeartRadio. Look up MMA Podcast, and you'll find us because we're the best one. And you can subscribe on iTunes and eventually on our website again. Eventually.
Still?
I'm having issues because I have to pay for it with PayPal. I don't have any money in my PayPal account. I don't have anything linked up to my PayPal account. And I don't know my password to my PayPal account because I haven't used my PayPal account in forever.
Awesome.
I'll get it figured out, man. I'll get it worked out.
You pumped, though, for today? Or you all...
Are you plugging us in? So are we going to get to see what you're doing?
Seeing what we're doing? Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Am I pumped for today?
Yeah, you pumped for today? I mean, you, last night, coming to my new venture...
Oh, yeah. Just, oh, Jesus Christ.
And eat his power animal, octopus.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It was amazing. I think you absorbed some of its powers.
Maybe I did. Maybe I'm stronger today. It was traumatizing. We're at the very end of the night, the person we were with that was ordering all this food, she ordered some taco, right?
Taco. T-A-K-O.
Taco. And I was like, no.
I can't. I
don't want to eat that. Oh, no, you're going to eat it. And I told her all night I didn't want it. Then she eventually just ordered it, and I ate the smallest piece. And it was like every bite was a bite of regret for eating.
But it's delicious.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't like the muscly texture to it. I prefer the fish that like is really
soft, tender.
It's like like the toro, man. That's like
melt in your mouth
type stuff, and the taco is just like, which is octopus. If you didn't know, it was octopus.
Yeah,
toro is the
and Joey's power animal
is an octopus.
Is an octopus allegedly.
And it made me more powerful. I now have...
Cannibal.
Hey, but now I have camouflage techniques. I can blend into shit.
No, I think you just ink when you get scared.
Check my underwear if you want. If you lift up my balls, you're going to find a beak like the octopus have.
That's never good. That's never good.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into some news here with LeVar Johnson.
Yeah, going to jail.
Big Johnson going to jail. This is terrible.
Yeah, allegedly was taken into custody August 25th after a warrant was issued for multiple charges for assault on the 11th. Now he, I guess again, is, I don't know if, I can't quite figure out, the story is breaking now that he basically he beat his girlfriend and she needed staples to close the wound.
No good, man. No good.
Just walk away. Go walk it off.
Now he has a court date November 20th for a preliminary hearing. Could face a maximum sentence up to 10 years and 8 months in prison.
I really feel like, and this could possibly be a good thing, is that the War Machine case probably set precedent to take these a little more seriously.
Yeah.
I just think that we're at a dawn where it's just not, because like our parents' generation, it seemed acceptable. We seen it.
Right.
And then in our generation, I don't know about it. And then now it's like, it's just, why? There's no point.
Not really. I mean, I'm also at a point in my life, too, where I don't see a point in fighting at all. Well, mainly because I know I'm going to get my ass kicked, usually. Too old now. But, I don't know what the situation is. I'm sure every situation is different.
There's always two sides to every story.
There's two sides to every story, but if she needed staples to close her wounds and he got hauled off for...
He's a heavyweight.
He's 260 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, he's almost at the max heavyweight.
He's a big dude.
That's some serious business right there.
Sage Northcutt made his impressive debut back in October against the weed-addled Francisco Trevino. Won that bout 57 seconds with a knockout. He is now going to make his return, going up against Cody Pfister on Thursday, December 10th. At quick turnaround.
What do you think about this kid? Do you think he's
flash
in the pan, or do you think he's going to be the real deal?
I don't know. To me right now, he's Todd Duffy. He's flash in the pan.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good-looking kid. He's young. He gets the quick knockout. And everyone's like, he's the next greatest thing to
Which
walk
is so
God's
stupid.
green earth right now.
We've
I mean,
seen this
straight up. They're like, he's the next Paige Van Zandt. He's the next Ronda Rousey. He's the next GSP.
We've
He's
never-
had one fight.
How many of these people have we seen
Exactly.
in Ultimate Fighter?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, where like, oh, this guy's going to be, and then by the end of Ultimate Fighter, we're like, you know, what
Well,
happened
and I'm
to
sure
him?
we'll get to it later too. But like one of the Ultimate Fighter champions just got cut.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
You know, and so Northcutt.
a lot of people got.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's actually our next story.
That's really cool that Northcutt can do a front flip, and it's really cool that he got picked up by TriStar.
Hey, that front flip was damn impressive.
I'm not
It looked
saying
like
it's
he
not.
didn't move.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not, but at the same time, you come in the UFC and get one win. We've seen a lot of guys come in the UFC on their debut get one win because nobody knows what to expect from them.
Yep.
It's a crapshoot. You know, nobody knows what to expect from you in your debut
Eddie
fight.
Gordon right here, Ultimate Fighter 19 winner, just got cut after losing 3 straight fights after winning the Ultimate Fighter. There's a rumor that there's up to 50 fighters that are getting released over the weekend.
Right, and we've already done at least 12.
Yeah, I mean,
That I've seen.
Matt Van Buren is gone.
well, like we reported,
Marcus Brimage is gone.
from
Chris
February,
Clements is gone.
From February, I had said that they were going to try to cut 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By
This
the end
is
of
a
the year.
list of everybody that says that apparently is going to be gone. Amir Sabdallah is going to be gone.
I didn't know
Will
Amir Sabdallah was
Pollock
still on the list.
is going to be gone. TJ Wahlberger is going to be gone. Eddie Gordon, Leonardo Mafra, Ron Stallings.
Oh, your boy Pele's on there?
Bailey's gone.
These are rumored.
These are all rumored. I mean, there's been some that have come out on their own websites.
That would suck to
And
read
say-
this
Wait,
as a rumored cut. You're
Like
like,
Marcus Brimage,
Right.
Marcus Brimage, Matt Van Buren, but they both immediately went to Twitter or Facebook or whatever and said, "I've been cut by the UFC."
yeah,
you
thanks
know,
for the good times.
thanks for the good times. I'm going to work my way back. All that kind of stuff.
Well, here's a little something going from the Sage Northcutt story to this is the guy at the very bottom of this rumored list
Yeah,
is the guy who Sage just beat.
who just beat?
So what does that mean for Sage's dynamic
What is his win?
debut? Yeah, what does
Yeah.
that win mean? If his win caused another guy to get cut, obviously that guy wasn't really worth enough to the UFC to give another chance.
One of the guys who did get cut, Saulo Pelele, has decided to retire from mixed martial arts at 38, 4-3 in the heavyweight division. Overall record is 22-5. Also retiring this week, we have Rick Hahn, as well as Nick Newell.
All right. I wonder what these guys do at the age of 29 when they retire from the sport.
Coach, help run gyms.
Go back to college, maybe look for something else
Go
to
back
do.
to
I mean,
college,
you're
yeah.
29. You got their whole life ahead of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christine Cyborg Justino has posted a picture of herself on her Facebook showing her cut to 140, saying that that's going to be her next weight. So she is making that cut down to go fight Ronda at 135. Here she is at 140.
She's jacked.
Her next fight in Invicta will be at this weight. What do you think? Think she's going to make it?
I want to see how much power she has at 140.
see, that's weird because I read something yesterday that she's walking around at 165.
Well, that was a test cut right there, and she's at 140.
Okay.
So maybe she pumps back up, and then she knows she can make the weight when she goes to make her weight.
So is she only going to bump back up to 160 this time?
Possibly.
Would make sense.
Would make sense. New Jersey Cage Fury Fighting Championships and the New Jersey State Athletic Commission have decided they're going to try something a little different this time, and that is they're going to put their judges in a soundproof box.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
To see if comments made by the media sitting next to the judges sway the judge's decision in any way. This time they'll be in a soundproof box so they can't hear anybody around them.
Are they going to be isolated from each other as well?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet, but we're going to see what happens there.
Bet it's going to get really hot in there. Probably smell weird. I think I'd want my own box. I want my own box.
I want my own box.
I think other people would want you to have your own box too.
I think
I'm
so
with
too.
you.
I mean, I sit next to you in this room, and it's pretty well ventilated, and I feel like we should have our own
We
box.
probably should.
I've been thinking about aromatherapy in here.
Can we put him on that side and put a window?
That's fine with me.
I talked to the wife. She's not down for that at all.
Whatever, man. It's like my own studio. I think they should have all 3 judges on different edges of the cage too.
All right.
Their own soundproof box.
I think that they should be watching the whole thing on camera. They should be watching like
They
three
are
or-
each given a monitor. At least I know
3 or
the
4
UFC.
3 or 4 different angle monitors in their own area.
That would just confuse them.
It's gonna be sitting like in that Matrix chair that just monitors all around in front of them. They're just like,
Hey, there you go. There you go.
No, just give them the Oculus Rift glasses.
There
so
you
they
go.
can choose what angle they want just by looking around.
That's what we need. Nauseous judges.
their decisions make me nauseous. So yeah, it's a little
I
payback.
don't know. I'd pay to see Cecil Peoples throw up in a soundproof box.
He shouldn't be anywhere near an octagon. Chris Weidman has been officially picked up by Reebok. Gets his own signature shoes. Way to go, Reebok. He's the All-American. Let's make his shoes an American flag.
Are you not supposed to walk on the American flag?
You're not supposed to walk on an American flag.
Didn't Ronald McDonald have a pair of those shoes?
I don't understand.
I just don't understand why they couldn't think of anything else.
I would feel weird wearing those shoes because they're two different shoes.
Uh-huh. You got the stripes on ones and you got stars on the other.
Yeah, it looks like my son trying to dress himself in the morning. That's what it looks like. Only $110 though.
Only $110.
And it's got Z pump.
It's got the Z pump. They are running shoes, sir.
Awesome.
Also pissing off multiple people across the globe.
Oh, this is bad. This is so bad.
The Irish shirt from Reebok and the UFC shows a big picture of Ireland with missing chunks.
That's not Alaska?
And those missing chunks are actually Northern Ireland.
Yeah, and then they said,
The Republic of Ireland is an independent country.
choose your allegiance.
Choose your allegiance was the hashtag.
No shit?
Yeah.
Are they making a Northern Ireland one?
No.
No.
They just wrote Ireland, cut out Northern Ireland, wrote Ireland across the entire T-shirt and said, choose your allegiance. Everybody went apeshit online, and they quickly took this out off the market and down. Like, before any sold, just quickly was like, oh,
Really?
shit, sorry.
See, I was wondering if anybody has them, they're going to be collectors.
Oh, huge.
Well, you can
Huge.
just make them now.
Yeah.
I mean, the design is out
Multiple fighters were in outrage. There's a lot of people that were in outrage.
there. The guy modeling the shirt better hide.
Yeah, right. And then, as well as, I mean, Reebok's just fucking up left and right. We've heard about this all the time. But over the week, they took down over half, like 75% of the fighter kits. You type in your favorite fighter, such as Joe Lauzon. He does not have any merchandise from Reebok. You could not buy anything that says Joe Lauzon on it.
And these guys are supposed to get a kickback from stuff that's sold.
They're supposed to get a kickback,
right? Well,
yeah.
that's awesome.
You couldn't even get one from Robbie Lawler, who's a champion.
Hey, I don't like to quote Schaub, but he's right. Have you seen anybody but fighters wearing this fight kit?
No.
Nobody's going to.
Actually, I did. I saw someone at the Halloween store buying one because
Oh,
they wanted to
really?
be a UFC fighter
UFC
for Halloween.
I could see it for a costume.
At the Halloween store?
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
fake UFC shirt.
Oh, so it wasn't one of the Reebok ones.
They're selling lookalikes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
bet
that helps out the
I
fighters.
bet Shale sold more "Don't Be Scared, Homie" shirts than
Reebok sold altogether?
Altogether, yeah.
They quickly brought them back online after the outright outrage from everybody saying that
And still didn't sell any.
it still has not sold any. We don't know what's going on yet.
That's why they took them offline. They were like, "We haven't sold any." Well, maybe there's a problem. Take them offline. Okay, put them back on.
Oh, God, people are searching for them. Put it back up so they can buy them.
Yeah.
Now nobody's fucking buying them.
Nobody still wants them.
No,
They just want to make fun of us for not being able to find them.
That's it. We're just looking them up to laugh at them, people. That's it.
John Jones and Daniel Cormier recently were in a little Twitter battle, which I thought was a little funny. Daniel Cormier is taking a break from fighting and training, he said, because after fighting, obviously, Rumble Johnson, and Gustin, he just wants a little bit of a break. John Jones says, take as much time as you want. The fire inside me won't be dying down anytime soon. And still is his hashtag. And still what, John Jones? You're not the fucking champion. You lost your belt.
Stripped.
And still stripped. And still serving community service.
And
still on cocaine, allegedly.
But reinstated.
And what? We'll get to that. This is before all that.
And still driving on a suspended license.
Yeah. And still calling out DC. Like,
I don't know, man. So great. John Jones is back. Fantastic.
yeah, the rest of the news is that John Jones today was officially reinstated by the UFC following a plea agreement with the Albuquerque.
What really sucks is that there's going to be hate for John Jones, obviously, for everything that happened. But
Yes.
God damn it, if he's not going to ragdoll DC again.
He made
when they
72
fight.
speaking appearances, and now he's going to be serving 18 months of supervised probation. And apparently, the word is the speaking things he did with kids are amazing. These kids are really taking something out of it.
Bullshit. I want to see video of one.
And they're saying that all the reviews from any of the parents or counselors or whoever is there supervising this speech by John Jones is saying that they're giving rave reviews.
Great. Let's see the reviews. Let's see some video of the speeches. Let's see some of these motivated kids coming out super hyped for whatever John Jones said to them. Don't tell me, show me.
Show me.
This is a world of media, man. Everything's at our fingertips. Don't come out and give me some bullshit quote. Give me proof.
He's doing amazing work. And still doing amazing work. I like
Fuck,
it.
I'm doing amazing work too then. You know what, man? I turned a bunch of kids that are all going to go to college because I talked to them today.
Because you talked to him today?
Yeah, they were walking across a crosswalk and they were doing something stupid and I honked at them and said, hey, fuckers, go to college. And they said, all right, man, We're going.
You're the man.
I'm doing the Lord's work, man.
Got it.
Fuck off. Show me.
This weekend we have UFC Dublin.
They're still going to do it?
They're still going to do it. This was on Fight Pass.
They're still doing it.
So we already talked about that Stipe Miocic and Ben Rothwell were pulled from the event because Stipe Miocic got injured. Strangely, right after this, yesterday, Stipe Miocic has now been booked into a co-headline event at UFC 195 against Andrei Arlovski.
Interesting.
The guy that Ben Rothwell has been calling out since before he got booked to fight Stipe Miocic.
Interesting.
So Ben Rothwell's not happy.
Well, why should he be? Because Ben Rothwell is not the reason that the fight was cut, so he's healthy.
And that's what he said. He goes, I've been calling out Arlovski. They gave me Stipe. I said, okay, I'll fight him. He gets injured. I'm healthy. I say, what about Andre? They go, no, we're giving it to Stipe when he comes back. What the fuck, man?
I'd be pissed too. Every good reason there.
And then this week, 2 days ago, Joseph, the only man to beat Conor McGregor, Duffy, or excuse me, the last man to beat Conor McGregor, Duffy, has to pull out of his fight against Dustin Poirier due to injury. Now your headline event will be the flyweight bout between Patrick Houlihan and Louis Smolka.
This is literally this could have been on that this whole card could have been on like whatever that New Jersey fighting conference we were talking about. This entire card is not a UFC caliber card.
It is on Fight Pass,
It's
sir.
on Fight Pass.
It's on Fight Pass.
Yeah, but it was on Fight Pass with Joseph Duffy and Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
And now it's Patrick Houlihan
Patrick Houlihan.
and Louis Smolka.
Yeah, Patrick Houlihan is Conor McGregor's training partner,
I mean, great.
stablemate.
I'm sure Dublin's going apeshit for it, but I saw on Twitter people are like, yo, Dana, what's up, man? Can you
Give us a kickback.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's not like you're paying anything extra for it.
Right, it's on the monthly anyway.
they-
well, no,
yeah,
people,
and
people that are going to that bought tickets are like, we don't want our fucking tickets anymore.
Get real.
I'm serious.
Nobody wants them?
Really in Dublin? They go to a bar to watch a fight.
But they don't want tickets.
And
to
then
the
they watch it
event.
on TV.
Yeah.
They don't. They want the money back that they paid for the seats in the Dublin arena.
Oh.
There's somebody flying over from England. They're like, it's not like we can just cancel our fucking plane tickets.
But you're still seeing UFC
So
caliber
just hop
fighters.
the boat back, right?
Hop the boat.
Yeah, you're still watching UFC caliber fighters, and that's something that I think gets overlooked a lot. Yeah, you're not going to see the headliners that you wanted to see, but
that's the headliners are the reason that you pay $75 for a ticket.
I don't know. There's been some of these fights where the fights have actually been better on prelims.
I'm not going to say that there's not, but
That's
you don't
not
know
a
that
lie.
going into
Yeah,
it.
it's
I mean,
not
that's
a
the
lie.
whole reason that they have the headliners and co-headliners is for the draw.
Right. Well, I don't know, man. Like the last couple GSP fights, man. I know you went to go see them, but what was it?
Still, if you put that up, if you put this card up on a pay-per-view for $55, I would
Nobody's
not buy
buying it.
Not buying it.
Oh, there's going to be people that buy it.
Not enough.
By accident. Waiting for Joseph Duffy to come out the entire time.
Someone in their Duffy Reebok kit.
Right.
Really pissed.
With their one Joseph Duffy Reebok kit. That one guy
Standing next
bought.
to the one guy with the Poirier Reebok kit because they both bought them together because they thought it'd be fun.
That'd be pretty funny.
I'd pay to be at that UFC barbecue.
Right?
Probably have to because they spent all their money on Reebok fight kits.
And then we had The Ultimate Fighter. Did you get a chance to watch?
I did.
I have not got a chance to watch the last episode. So you're going to have to take this one.
You know what, man? It was pretty good. It was pretty good with TJ Dillashaw showing up to help coach and stuff.
Which, by the way, he says if he's a traitor to Alpha Male, then Connor is a traitor to Ireland because he now lives in LA.
Dude,
And still reps Ireland.
I like that sound judgment.
I can't believe how much they troll each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, what's funny is
They need to start saying "brother" at the end of everything from now on.
and you can see how they're still trying to because the season is how far behind current events at this point.
Yeah.
You can see
They're tying it in completely, as much as they can.
Yeah, but you can see how they were still trying to build up the
They're editing it as much as
of
possible.
course, and they want it to look like it still looks like they were setting up a fight between Conor and Uriah on this episode. That's the thing, and it's like, and now we're looking at more Uriah, TJ Dillashaw, and it was just seeing the teams really kind of go to support their coaches now with one of Uriah's guys actually shoving Conor McGregor
Right.
when Conor McGregor wouldn't shut his yap
Yeah.
and was just running his mouth. I mean, you can see that it's become really intense. I think TJ Dillashaw showing up on the show really stirred the pot like a lot. Because he's still on the show repping Team Alpha Male,
Right?
But and maybe it's because like we all know what's coming eventually
Yeah.
in the real world. But you can almost kind of see it where he's like, yeah, I mean, I'm here for Team Alpha Male, but the wheels are already turning. Like I'm not going to be here forever, though.
Yeah.
So the episode was actually really, really tense. The fight was good.
Fight was good?
Yeah, the fight. I'll tell you why the fight was good. Because, honest to God, like you saw Connor's guy. First off, in the stare down the week before, 2 weeks before, he says, "I'm going to hurt you bad, man. I'm going to hurt you real bad." And it was a stone cold stare down, and the other guy's just kind of smiling like, "All right." But you really kind of get the feeling like, I don't know if this guy knows what he's getting into. And you see the training happening between the two of them. And was it Mehdi Baghdad? His training, this guy looks like a stone cold killer when he's training. He's got amazing kickboxing. His kicks, his knees, he's got the 8 limbs down for real.
Yeah.
He's throwing elbows, he's throwing punches. His training looks like he's just worlds above Juliana Rosa, honestly.
All right.
And I kind of feel like that when we're going into it. But at the same time, it's one of those things where they do that editing in
of
UFC where
course.
it's like they're focusing way too much on this fucking guy. He's going to lose. Because they do that a lot.
Right.
But even so, the training that they showed for Juliana Rosa, he didn't look as crisp or as focused as Baghdad did.
Yeah.
And then you come into the fight and Baghdad fucking sucks. He sucks. Nothing he was doing in training was showing up in the cage. His punches weren't crisp. He wasn't really trying to push forward. He didn't look like the stone cold killer that he came out to be. And Juliana Rosa was doing just fine. There wasn't any point in the fight where I thought Juliana Rosa was going to be in trouble like I felt going into it. Did you watch the episode?
No, I didn't catch her.
Oh, it was just like, seriously, they built up. I kind of felt stupid for buying the hype. I'm like, man, I was really buying into this bad
Got
guy
it
guy.
again! Damn it!
Damn it! I even
Got
told
me again!
I told Caitlin, I was like, I don't know. I think that Rosa might be out in the wrong league for Baghdad. Baghdad looks like he's gonna kill somebody, and then the fight starts, and you're like, motherfucker,
Fool you.
Yeah.
You fall for it again.
Got him!
He went from a guy who looked like he'd been studying, like Dutch kickboxing forever and could break fucking bricks, like we're watching Bloodsport and shit, kicking a pillar, and then he gets in there and it's like he just watched a couple Taekwondo movies and jumped in the cage. Like, what the fuck happened, man? So Juliana Rosa walked away with a majority decision after 2 rounds. I think rightfully deserving.
How do you feel about every time I watch it and I catch it little bits on TV where Connor goes for, like, it's suit mode, full on suit mode every fight?
Full on suit mode?
Like he always suits up. He's always walking around all.
I thought you said soup. Like
No, suit mode.
Soup. There it is.
Of course, man. That's how he is. Like I said, this is a guy who I don't know anything about his past, but it looks like the second he got a couple dollars in his pocket, he went out and bought a suit because he never had one.
There you go.
And he's never going back to it.
He's never going to wear nothing
Yeah.
but a suit.
Just like Uriah Faber gave him some flip flops this episode.
Right.
We'll never see Connor wearing those ever. He's going to stay away from that as long as he can.
He's got probably got puggy little Irish feet.
He might.
They don't want
Little-
to put it
I
in
saw a
his-
meme
Leprechaun
recently.
feet.
There's a picture of Connor from the weigh-ins where he's doing his crazy like scream.
Yeah.
And he's this guy's tattoo. And then the next picture is him in the suit. And it's like the before, it's like when you're ready for sex, and then the next one is like when you're meeting your parents.
Someone needs to do that where he does the scream, put that little marmot voice in there. The little
Baby! Yeah, so I think
Steve! Alan! Oh, it's not Alan. Steve!
digging way back for that. So Faber gets to pick the next fight, which is Tan Lee versus Martin Svensson, sorry. So I don't know, man. We'll see how that one goes down. Faber's team has actually surprised me quite a bit this season. A lot of people are saying that it's just the Wizard is going to walk away with
The
entire-
Wizard is going to walk away with everything.
Because the people online are saying that there's just absolutely nobody in that entire house that can match what that guy can do on the mat.
All right.
So unless somebody can get a quick knockout on him, nobody. Because I'm not saying it's the
It's not
majority.
possible.
It's a big decision that people, the online decision that people are saying he's going to win
Right.
the entire thing. I don't know. Time will tell. But watch The Ultimate Fighter on Wednesday nights. It's been entertaining thus far. Especially just Conor McGregor and Uriah Faber. Uriah Faber just basically shut down this last week. Conor McGregor was just running his mouth, and Uriah was like, I've had it with this shit. And
I
just
don't
quit.
care.
I'm done. I'm done talking. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening. Quick shows. We're on a different schedule now.
I'm sorry.
Well, it'll even out. It'll even out.
Well,
So-
there's not a lot going on.
Yeah, next fights aren't until next week.
Is it
Not
next
like
week?
big fight. I
Big
mean,
fight?
you got the Belfort Hendo fight. You got Bellator coming back.
Right.
So we'll keep on it. We'll keep bringing you news, and we'll keep breaking out fight cards and talking about the Ultimate Fighter and all that stuff. And, of course, the Conor McGregor, Uriah Faber, and TJ Hall bullshit that's going on. Just make sure you tell your friends and tune in every week right here. Get us on Spreaker, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. Throw us a like on Facebook at Split Decision MMA Podcast, or Twitter and Instagram, SD_MMA. Subscribe on iTunes or find us on iHeartRadio. Big thanks to StrongboardBalance.com once again for sponsoring us, and MyMMANews.com as well. That's pretty much it. From the Rulon Family Inc. Studios, it is Bueller and Dodge saying have a good night, and we'll see you at the fight.